Did you know that the legal working age in India is 14? Between 14 and 18, students are allowed to work in a non-hazardous job environment. But here's the problem, right? We don't train them for this reality. Instead of preparing them for the real work, we push them into a rigid system that only prepares them for entrance exams. And by the time they finish school, they have no employability skills. India's National Education Policy 2020 actually recognizes this gap, and it calls for a skill-based learning from grade 6, internships during school years. Yeah, they actually said that. And a mix of academics and real-world learning. But the problem is most schools actually don't adopt these changes effectively. And we continue to treat higher education as the only pathway for success. But the truth is, it's not. There are so many other ways. So, is school really preparing us? You see, India has over 250 million students in its schooling system. But then, what are we really teaching them? Outdated curricula, focused on memorization and real-world application. The fact is there's no vocational training. Only 5% of Indian students receive job skills, compared to 52% in the US and 75% in Germany. You got to understand that degrees are not equal to jobs. 47% of Indian graduates are unemployable because they lack industry-ready skills. So what's the result? We may be wasting the 13,000 hours of school students without making students employable. And with college costs really skyrocketing, higher education is almost becoming out of reach for many people. So why should we wait till college, to learn these job skills? What if school was enough? You see, the future is now, and so there has to be an urgency for change. By 2030, India will have the world's largest working population. But will they be employable? 65% of today's jobs won't even exist 10 years from now. Yet our schools still prepare students and basically for careers that were from the 1990s. If we don't act now, we are heading towards an unemployment crisis. So, what's the path forward? The future of work starts in our classrooms today. You know what? We need to make skill development a core subject. Just like mathematics and science, schools must teach coding, financial literacy, communication, emotional intelligence, digital and media skills. We have to utilize the 13,000 hours that children spend in school, and we got to do it wisely with more hands-on projects, more real-world projects, and industry partnerships are key. Schools must collaborate with businesses to provide internships and apprenticeships. So all this will create multiple career paths. Not every student needs college. Schools got to prepare children in entrepreneurship, freelancing, gig works, and so forth, and so many opportunities. It's time to rethink education in India. Degrees alone are not enough. Every school must prepare students for real jobs. Every student should graduate with hands-on experience. Every teacher should help students adapt to a changing world. You see, we have 13,000 hours in school, and that's enough to shape a child's future. So let's not waste it. Let's make sure that every student in India is job ready by the time they finish school. Remember, school is enough. The future won't wait. Will you?